So I'm sure most people have heard by now. I've heard through Twitter on Valular's channel about Bobby Kotick. Don't know. Go on, hounds. Jennifer. Bobby Kotick, the CEO of Activision. Bobby Kotick has himself been accused of mistreating women who worked for him, including telling a former assistant in a voicemail that he would have her killed. In 2006, one of his assistants complained that he had harassed her, including by threatening in a voicemail to have her killed. According to people familiar with the matter, he settled the matter out of court, the people said. The Activision spokeswoman said Mr. Kotick quickly apologized 16 years ago for the obviously hyperbolic and inappropriate voicemail, and he deeply regrets the exaggeration and tone in his voicemail to this day. Here's the thing. Saying it was years ago is a fucking cop-out. That is some shit that I would never do. Never would have even occurred to me. To threaten to have somebody killed. Never done it. It's not how I live my life. I think there are many people like that, and I think people are getting a little bit sick of the worst among us rising to the top throughout our economy. CEOs' function is to make money. It doesn't matter how they behave, how they treat people, what they do. They think they are above us, but they need our money. They work for us. I have been a fan of Blizzard's since I was in elementary school. They have their own issues right now that they are coming to terms with. They are having their come to Jesus moment with their own harassment, which seemed to me a lot like a bunch of nerdy dudes finally making it to the cool kids table and not knowing how to fucking act. And I get it, but you gotta stamp that shit out and grow up. Bobby Kotick is not interested in growing up. He has hallmark narcissistic tendencies. There are a number of personality disorder red flags in the things that I read him saying. Blizzard is better off not underneath a person such as this, not underneath a company such as Activision. Not underneath a system such as public trading, where the dollar is all that matters. In my opinion, Blizzard's developers should figure out what it would take for them to be able to buy themselves back out from underneath Activision possibly through fan investments, possibly through activist investors who are tired of seeing the worst of us running the show, possibly through customers coming back and paying their subscriptions once that cord has been cut and they are no longer giving their money to Activision or Activision's investors. We should never have lost people like Rob Pardo as a community in that company. I'm interested to see what he's building over there at Bonfire, but what if things had actually been better in-house and everything was not about money? Because when you make a good game that resonates with people, you do it out of love of what you're building, not out of the motivation of money. People need money to live. I get that, or at least that's the perception right now. But I believe Blizzard and their developers could figure out how to right their ship much more easily on their own than underneath the umbrella of Activision. Maybe Blizzard could become a fan-owned company. Then they would actually be beholden to the investors that give them their money out of choice, and not just because they think it will make them more money, as Activision's investors do. Your fan base is your investors. Your stock prices depend on your connection with your fan base. Speaking as a fan since elementary school, I'm not a big fan of Bobby Kotick or Activision or anything that has happened at Blizzard since your merger. Really. I don't like any of it. I would like to see it gone. I would like to see Blizzard have autonomy to fix their own house, right their own ship. I believe there is potential there for the most inclusive, the most creative gaming studio in the industry. There is potential there, especially if you utilize your fan base and give your development tools to your fans to create artwork for you and pay them for it. You can be a self-supporting company. You do not need Activision or their investors. You never did. All you needed was your fans. They have all grown up at this point, and many of them are very skilled animators, artists, designers. If they had the tools available to them, they could help you with the workload. The mobile games have a mobile app where you can use your in-game battle pets in it and earn in-game battle pets in it. Bring those two IPs together. those two gaming concepts that people resonate with. People like Pokemon, people like World of Warcraft. Give them both something and have it be integrated instead of separated. Hearthstone should be playable in inns throughout Azeroth. It would be good for the RP community. It would be good for the health of the game overall. It would be good to get kids involved with your game. Because the potential of this game in terms of... I have been slowly working towards a remedial after-school reading program based around this game. Because it captures kids' attention. You have to be careful about addictive issues when it comes to kids. But if you are in the world with them, reading through quests with them, the potential for this... Blizzard could partner with educators. Blizzard could partner with psychologists, developmental psychologists. Instead of figuring out how to get kids to click and engage to make more money, you could figure out how to use your game to help kids learn how to read better, do math, figure out puzzles, use their brains. How can Blizzard best do that? All of the ideas are out there. You can build it here. So do it. This is not something Bobby Kotick or Activision are ever going to care about. They don't care about the story. They don't care about the world. They don't care about the potential that this game has in educating our children. They're not interested in it. So, in my opinion, out from under the umbrella. Blizzard developers, Blizzard fans, come together as a community and figure it out.